The first Super Bowl of the new decade. Super Bowl 54 is underway.
Fuck it. Just fuck it.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When
Tell me what y'all want me to play net.
It just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Watson hands to Miller on the draw.
Pick up that shit.
He lost the football.
Pick up that shit.
Picked up by the Ravens.
Shit. Yes, sir.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through.
Football's nothing like baseball.
Avoids the turnover. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better.
That should be second down already. Well, third down now.
Every team gets together for the first time. I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season. Ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't
they
always
cap
work
him.
out, though.
They're nothing but cap.
Third and 2, Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On second and 11 now. Watson toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and now it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Watson, the catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
Shit.
And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to make the tackle right away.
Well, that is not what you want to see from him on the big stage, obviously, and he's been so reliable all season long. A big part of why they've gotten here to this game, but you have to wonder, will this haunt them later as the Super Bowl progresses? Good field position to start the drive after the missed field goal. Here's first down from the 42. It's brought in here by Willie Snead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. The 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Flush to his right. He's going to take up. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Brandon, this is the Super Bowl. A touchdown scored in any game is big. In this one, it's massive.
Okay, do we still want to try one from that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now it's Watson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Jones on the return. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 20.
I got this.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack. And that's what we're seeing so far.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. It's complete to Snead. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. He's going to take off with it. The escapability in evidence.
I'm always going to run that shit. Trust me. That ain't never going to get him.
Him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened.
Double slant.
Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab as the Ravens push further out in front.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good, 15-0 here in the 1st quarter. So
hey, comment real quick.
It's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Hey,
out comes the Houston offense,
you heard me?
As they get set to take over here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They pass script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script.
Get your ass down, boy.
Stay with it.
Get your ass down.
Abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing in the line of scrimmage.
Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it staring at a 3rd down and 13. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about
middle.
having to win
You know what it is?
downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the 1st down, even throwing the
Give me
football.
that shit.
Here's Jones on the return.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There he goes right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. What a run. 79 yards on the punt return.
Like and subscribe, you heard me?
Pushed further out in front.
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts,
that was beautiful.
That's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach, but it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
Let me know what you want me to play next.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Well, it's no secret. That's why they have him return punts. He has the capability to take them back, and he did so there. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff.
That can't do nothing.
In the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And a look now at Lamar Miller. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit. Maybe featuring other people touching it for a while.
Get your ass down, boy.
To come back to him when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
There's still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan 1st down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Watson now to throw.
Woo, no, sir. No, sir.
Unable to reel that one in. That'll bring up 2nd down.
All I want to do is win, no matter what.
41. Watson with a give to Miller.
Ooh.
Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves him needing a conversion here on
that ain't going nowhere.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Watson underneath.
No! Give me that fucking ball.
A second time, and it's picked up by.
Give me that ball.
And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Raven post wheel.
Baltimore with good starting
Probably
field
gonna change
position
it up.
as they come up 1st and 10,
Slant.
right at the 50-yard line. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right.
Bruh.
And nowhere to fit
Bruh.
that football in.
You know what the play is.
Incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target.
Slant.
And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Jackson steps away.
Ow.
Middle, and
I
it's
don't have to run
incomplete.
this.
Trying to get it
I'm
to
gonna have to
Willie
run it
Snead
now.
there. But now it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Bro, block.
Nowhere to go with it, and he goes
Block,
down.
bro,
Jadeveon
block.
Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick.
Hell no, I ain't
One of
cutting.
the few
Hell
things gone
no.
right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Fights free.
I swear I got that. I got that.
Head scratcher there.
I got that. I swear I got that.
Turnover on down.
What?
And partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is
that's all right.
There's no doubt about it.
I'm going to shake that off.
Decision was, but it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscores. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind it, and he listened to it.
And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The Texans on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw, Watson. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. The Texans with a first opportunity now from the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. 2 minutes even on the clock in the first half of Super Bowl 54. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Jordan Thomas, the one he was looking for, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Come on.
Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard. Maybe a 3rd and 9. That's caught. It's Thomas. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone,
let's
they catch
hold them to
it,
3 points.
and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points, and now, as you said, they got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
So his big play capability in full display there as he's able to return that punt for a touchdown. Fair now, following the made field goal, he'll send this one away.
Give me this ball.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Pushing tacklers aside.
Let's go.
Good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. He's thrown for a touchdown. He also ran for a touchdown, so they have to count for a guy that can do a little bit of both. And because of that, that puts a defense back on its heels. Because normally you just think, okay, he's going to throw the ball. Let's tee off, put a little extra pressure on him. But when he's able to either escape or run with the ball in
oh my
plays,
God, dude, catch the ball.
Yeah, you certainly can't forget
I can't do it on myself now.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 35. Not only another 1st down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college. But I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On the move to his left. He's going to throw one up for the end zone.
Let's go! Let's go!
Touchdown. Willie Snead. As
can't guard me
in the first half, as the Ravens push further out in front.
Hold on.
And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be first and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play.
So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half.
Let me know what y'all want me to play next.
The never tedious halftime show behind us, and now it's back to football as we get going again in Super Bowl 54. This will be taken in at the 1. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory.
I went back in the zone. Had to.
This pass into the arms of Snead. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half.
And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Now it's Jackson. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Oh, boy, rubbing a little salt in the wound there, going for 2 up this big.
You know, there's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us. And
I'm going to hop off on my stream again later on tonight.
And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more. That feels like that type of situation.
Wow. Well, it could also result in a melee later, though. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after
Get your ass down.
A big play.
They're out of nowhere.
See what they have up their sleeve. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Watson. Looking left sideline. Incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Watson. And Thomas has it. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught, yards after the catch.
Here's Jackson to throw, being chased out left. To the end zone, but
number 86 couldn't have caught that.
Jonathan Joseph there on the coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball,
that is going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney, his second sack of the night.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous.
Whoa, it went like a throw.
Down he goes again. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Jackson flushed out right. He's going to take it.
Let's go! Yes, sir!
Ravens. Hayden Hurst there to make the grab as his guys continue to pour it on. Well, it was 4th down, so there was pressure to begin with, and then you make a one-handed catch like that. What a play.
Just when you thought your blood pressure couldn't get any higher after having called for it on 4th down, you see a one-handed catch being attempted. I'm sure it spiked at that point for all the guys on that side of the field, and instead they get a chance to celebrate. What a tremendous catch, bringing it down for the touchdown.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Tucker now.
All right, let me know what y'all want to play next. I'm getting bored of this. Real talk.